Now, here's Wade. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Outside, Lynn. Tries from 10. No luck. Nice D from Dang.
And, you know, as you mentioned, the road record for the Hornets was not that good. I mean, they really struggled late in the year when they seemed to almost give up. They lost their last 7 road games and 9 of their last 10.
Now, here's Walker after Jeremy Lin's miss. Back to Batum. 5 on the clock. No good off the front iron.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Dang. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Charlotte leading by 11. Lynn with it. Wade picks him up. And here is Lynn. Feeds it to Hawes. The fader. The shot will not go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Dang, a screen on Zeller. It's Dragic with the drive, and Green gets it to go.
Good job there by Luol Deng setting that screen.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend, and he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Anderson. Wash comes in for Luol Deng. And Winslow subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And the Heat call time here. And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008. And apparently the time off helped. He finished second in the league in blocked shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count them, 8.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Walker, and finished off by Jefferson.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Charlotte. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Dragic. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Double team on Bush. Pass to Dragic. Outside Bush. That one a little long. Hornets leading by 11. Walker with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And Walker kicks to Hairston. Dishes it to Jefferson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on that many great teams, and he's never made an all-star team. Hard to imagine.
Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. And for Al Jefferson, never making an all-star team, he's got the numbers on offense to get him there. People just feel he's probably, what, Clark, one-dimensional?
Well, you know, even though the All-Star game has no defense for the most part, you usually need to play a little bit of D to have a chance to get there.
Dragic dishes to Bosh. And the shot is good. Bosh has got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now here's Walker. To the middle, off the pick.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Hornets. Winslow kicks to Bosh. Bosh, the screen. Pass to Dragic. It's tipped. Taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Marvin Williams. And that's now 6 points now in the game for Walker. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Now the pass to Green. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove. Talk about complete control, everything working in this one for Williams. He has 12 points and 2 rejections. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. And Williams drops them both. Here's Green. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
.144 left to play here in the half. Bosh passes to Winslow. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long. A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked. First in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
And I want to go back to that turnover ranking. Best in the NBA. That's a huge stat to look at when you talk about their ability to execute and the decision-making. They don't beat themselves. And that's a big reason why they won as much as they did.
Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post, but last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
The Hornets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Good on the second free throw.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. Back to Anderson. Over to the left wing. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Green. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Screen by Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating, and it's sent back by Bosch. And they'll keep possession. Here's Batum.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season, he was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Batum. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dragic dishes to Bosch. He kicks to Green. Anderson trying to get open. Green, no luck.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
No good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hornets lead by 16. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, tell us what you want to see change in the second half.
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. You know, we have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, you know, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, you know, gave them some life.
Eric, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. The first half was all about Al Jefferson. He had 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. After missing last game, it was clearly evident he wanted to make his mark tonight. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Hairston into the 3 spot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's Walker. After the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. No luck. And Miami the other way now.